Assalamu alaikum friends. In this video I am going to show you how to design and assemble a cross flow turbine runner in SolidWorks. So keep watching this video till end. Sketch on front plane and draw two circles. Start them from origin. Now insert dimensions. For diameter of large circle is 500 millimeters and for small circle it is 90 millimeters. Now click on Features tab and select Extruded Boss Base command and extrude it up to 15 millimeters. Press OK button. Now click on this face and sketch. Make normal to and draw arc. Start it from quadrant point. Draw another arc. Now select line and connect both of these points. Click on line and make relation horizontal. Now draw another line. Now define it. 5 millimeters. Select both of these arcs and make relation concentric. Define this distance, which is 90 millimeters. The radius for the arc is 90. Now press OK button. Click on Features tab and select Extruded Cut command and select Through All. Press OK button. Now click on this arrow below the linear pattern button and select circular pattern. Click on this box Features and Faces. Drop down this arrow and select Extruded Cut. Now click on Pattern Axis box and select this circle. We need quantity 18. Press OK button. So save it on the desktop side disk. Now we need to make an intermediate disk or center disk, so create new part. Similarly, sketch on front plane and draw two circles. Diameter for large circle is 500 millimeters and for small it is 100 millimeters. Press OK button and select Features tab and then Extruded Boss Base. This time the extrusion or thickness for middle or center disk is 10 millimeters. So press OK button. Now sketch on this face. Make normal to. Open the side disk. Drop down this cut extrude to and then edit the sketch. Now select all the sketch and copy it. Here in the middle disk or center disk, paste that sketch. Now in the sketch tab, select move entities. Start it from this point to the quadrant point of this disk. Now press escape button. Again in the features tab, select extruded cut command. Select through all and press OK button. Now select circular pattern and pattern axis is this circle, quantity is 18, so press OK button. Now it's time to make blade, so for that create a new part. Sketch on front plane. As we have already copied the sketch for cut, so paste that sketch. Now select move entities and move it from here to the origin. Press escape button. Now select line and connect both of these points. Delete this sketch. Now in the features tab, extrude it up to 500 millimeters. Press OK button. So save it as blade 1. Save the center disk, intermediate disk. Now create a new part for shaft. So sketch on front plane, draw a line. Now define it, but before defining, press or hold Ctrl key and select both of these lines and make relation equal. Similarly for both of these lines, make relation equal. Now select both these points and make relation horizontal. Also for these points, make relation horizontal. Now define it. This diameter is 85, as this is the radius, so we need to divide it by 2. This is 90, so 90 by divided by 2, and this diameter is 100, which means the radius is 50. So this distance was 15 millimeters, and this distance is 450 millimeters. This length is 200 millimeters. So sketch is fully defined. Click on Features tab and select Revolved Boss Base command and select this line as axis of revolution. Press OK button. So here is the shaft. Save it. Shaft. Now assemble them. So create a new assembly and import all these parts one by one. First of all, we need to have shaft. So import shaft. Then again click on insert component button and then side disk. Again insert component and intermediate disk, and this time blade. Now click on this circular face and select mate. Click on this cylindrical face of shaft and select or check this option lock rotation. Press OK button. Now zoom in and select this face, align with this face of side disk. Press OK button. Again press OK button. Press and hold Control key and click, then drag this side disk as we need to. So this is the process to copy the same part. So mate this side disk with the shaft. As you can see, this is the side disk. So press OK button. Now click on this face and then on this face and press OK button. Now it's time to assemble intermediate disk. So click on this cylindrical face and then the cylindrical face of shaft. Check the alignment. So do not lock rotation and press OK button. Now scroll down and select advanced mates. Select width option. Now click on this face, then this face. After that click on this face and then this face. So it will be adjusted automatically in the middle of both of these discs. Press OK button. So now it's time to assemble blade with the discs. For that click on this face of blade and select mate. As this was the outer face for blade. So be careful while selecting the faces. Now click on this face of disc. Now click on this face for disc and this face. Now again scroll down and select advanced mates and select width mate. So click on this face and then this face of another disc. Now phase 1 of blade and then phase 2 of blade. So it is automatically assembled in the mid of a runner. Press OK button and again press OK button. So it's time to align both of these discs with the side disk 1. So for that click this on this line and select mate. Now click on this line and select coincident. Press OK button. Similarly, again this point or line with this line coincident. Press OK button. Again OK. Now click on this arrow below the linear component pattern and select circular component pattern. This box will ask you about the pattern components to pattern. So click or select the blade and then click on this box pattern axis and select this circle as pattern axis. We need 18 blades, so type 18 and press OK button. So the runner is almost ready. Now we have to change colors. For that, click on blade and drop down this arrow, select this option blade. If you select this option blade, all blades will be the same color. Press OK button. Now click on side disk and drop down this arrow, select side disk, scroll down and select any of the color. Press OK button. Now intermediate disk, scroll down and select the color. Press OK button. Similarly for shaft, press OK button. So see how easily the runner for cross flow turbine has been designed on SolidWorks. So if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel for more, or if you want any help, please contact me on my Facebook page. A link to my Facebook page is written in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.